All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Wait for IG to load up and we'll get started. We got 45 orders going out the door today. Total sales of, I think it's a little over 1,300. I think it's like 1,316. And that does not include the shipping that I collected. That's just total sales. Let me set this up real quick. All right, we're live over on IG. We're good to go. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Hopefully you guys had good sales this weekend. All that good stuff. Slide this over and we're ready to go. All right, let's wait for everybody to hop on in and we'll go ahead and get started. Again, 45 orders going out the door, a little over 1,300 in sales. Really good weekend this weekend. Joe Bro is home sick, so you guys will probably hear him run around. He's not really sick. He just was outside playing yesterday and he's got allergies, so he's coughing and we didn't want to send him to school. So he'll be in the background. He'll probably be hopping in and hopping out. You'll see him throughout the live. If he doesn't come in before the end, I'll bring him in if he doesn't go nap. But welcome in, everybody. What's up, Kit Kat? Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody's hopping on in. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna ship out all the orders. So if you're new here, make sure you hit the like button wherever you are. These are morning packing live, so I show you guys what sold, how I pack it up. I talk a little bit about the items, where I got it from, all that good stuff. So if you want to learn how to resell, this is a good live to learn, good live to see what's selling consistently for us. So yeah, feel free to ask questions as we're going. I'll try to answer as many as I can. IG, you're the only one that's on a separate screen, so if I forget to come back to you, I'll probably come back to you guys every like 5 to 10 minutes and check all the questions while you guys are asking. So good morning, Floor. Good morning, Missy. Good morning, House of Coop. Good morning, Sal. Good morning, Muzz. Good morning, Trisha. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. All right, we're gonna get started, even though everybody's not here, because I have a ton of orders to pack today. So I want to make sure I get through them as quick as I possibly can. So we're going to start first with a Mercari order. I actually hope this fits into a bag. I don't think it will, which means I have to put this into a box. This might fit into a bag. We'll see. This is a Woolrich. It's a lined Woolrich coat. This actually sold and then got returned, and then it got sold again. So I don't have the price I paid for it. I have to go back and look. But this sold for $35 over on Mercari. I think I paid like $10 for this at the thrift store. It was bought on eBay originally, and then it got returned, and then it was bought again. So if it sells once, it'll sell twice. So finally got you on live. Let's go. I hope this fits. It should fit in here. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How's everybody's sales this weekend? How many did you sell? What was your best sale? Drop it in the comments. I'll read off a few as I'm packing up this Woolrich jacket. Everybody's hopping in. Everybody's having a good morning. All right, cool. It fits. Beautiful. By the way, these are gyro packs. I have them linked to my bio. Everybody always asks me every live, so I get it out of the way early. These are linked to my bio. If you're watching on TikTok, you can buy them from the TikTok shop, which is on my profile. Or if you're watching on the other platforms, I partnered with Gyro Pack, and I have a 10% off coupon for your first purchase through my link. So if you're watching on TikTok, you can double dip. You can get both discounts. Oh wait, that's UPS. That one's going UPS, so I have to keep that separate. Best sale was a vintage mud trench coat. Nice. 113 packages out from Whatnot. Let's go. Whatnot, rocking and rolling. What's up, Bobby? I'm marketing for a new iMac, and I'm wondering what label printer you use. I use a Dymo 4XL. Every label printer is compatible with the iMac. I don't know of any that's not. Even the cheaper ones are compatible now. Most of the cheaper ones too have Bluetooth. So if you get a Bluetooth one, it's compatible with everything, even your phone. So if you're looking for one, I would go for the Bluetooth one just to be safe. My Mercari died since there changes. Any tips? My Mercari is doing okay. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what to tell you because mine is actually doing better. What I use is Auto Posture. Auto Posture delists and relist all of my Mercari items. So it's all my items are always fresh on Mercari. So that's one way I keep sales rocking and rolling on Mercari. I had 5 sales. Sold a set of MCM candle holders for 60 plus ship. Let's go. Look at Trisha. I'm buying those. You're buying those. Let's go. Buy some more off me. All right, let's ship out the next order. I think I'm caught up with chat. I'm going all over the place today. Next up is a Tommy Bahama blue silk shirt. It's just a basic Tommy Bahama shirt. I actually priced this a little bit low. This one sold for $17. I got this in a bulk buy for like $4 locally. I don't really pick these up, so when the bulk buy guy came up and showed me this, I was like, look, if I'm gonna buy that off of you, it's gonna be super cheap. because those don't sell very well. It's just a basic silk blue Tommy Bahama shirt, but still sold for $17 and sold on Mercari, so that means I don't pay any fees. So it's more than a $10 profit. I'll take it. Nice bear shirt. Thank you. My Polo Bear shirt. I got this off Mercari too. Actually, I bought this off somebody on Mercari because I had some extra coupons. Appreciate the follow Flippin' Florida. That one shipped, ready to go, going ground advantage. Next up, I have a pair of Nikes, but I'm not going to pack them up on live because I feel like TikTok doesn't like it when I pack up Nikes. But it's a pair of Nikes. We're selling them on Whatnot. I have these all listed the other platforms. These sold for $49. I'm not going to show them though. I'll pack them up after. I have a feeling that that might be one reason why my lives are getting taken down too. So those I'll set off to the side. Those are going in there. And we'll ship out the next one. Next up, we got some Sweaty Betty leggings. Picked these up for $5.33, and these sold over on Mercari for $23. Again, no fees on anything on Mercari, so $5.33 into $23, and I pocket the $23. LeBron James size 9. I probably do. You have to look at my stores to see what I have listed. My stores are all linked in my bio. 4 sales out of 100 items. Rock Revival best sale. Let's go. It's actually pretty good. 4 out of 100 is not too bad. Is not too bad. All right, those are shipped. Easy to ship, easy to list. Throw it in a little poly bag like that, and it's ready to go. Next up, we got a men's Lululemon, just a gray polo shirt. This one sold for $22. Did have a small flaw on it, so we took a little bit of a lower offer. I paid $13.38. I got this at a thrift store. I made some profit on it, but not enough. Would I typically pay $13.38 to sell something for $22? No, but this one had a small flaw. So, how many do you have to package? I got 45 going out from the weekend. 45. What's your best strategy when you flush your inventory? I don't do it too often, but I just set a big sale. So I'm actually going to redo my inventory system. I'll probably make a video on it. I just watched Daily Refinement's video, and I really like the way he does his inventory system, so I'm going to do mine the same way. And when I do that, I'll be able to tell what are the older items very easily through that system. So if you guys have ever heard of like the numerical system, you start with number 1 and you just keep going up and the numbers never repeat. That's the system I'm going to use. I actually bought the boxes for them this week, and I'm going to redo my entire inventory. So at that point in time, when the way I would flush out my inventory is I would set like the first 500 items. If they don't sell within the next 3 months, what I'll do is I'll do a deep discount on those 500 to get rid of them, to add in more room for another 500 items. So yeah, like a 25% off sale on eBay. And I typically only run it on eBay. I don't run it on the other platforms. So that's what I'm doing. So easy. Yeah, I watched it. It makes sense. My system makes sense when you're growing because you can stack bins easily in the corner of your closet. And again, it's not my system. I've seen other people do this. I just copied it. But the system that Daily Refinement uses, it's more for volume sellers. And now that we're doing more volume, it just makes sense to go to that system. Next up, we have a Peter Millar. Yeah, Peter Millar blue pullover. Picked this up for $10.70, and this one sold for $25 over on Mercari. Again, no fees on this. So it's literally $10.70 into $25, so that's like a $15 profit. But I plan to make a video on that when I change over my inventory system for you guys. So if you guys want to, you can change over yours. It's actually a really simple system to use. The hardest part is getting the dang boxes in, because the boxes I ordered, so they're going to take like a week to get here. On auto posture questions, say AP has given same people offers over and over. Will go down for 10% to free. No, it'll keep at the same 10%. So let's say your item is listed at 25. Let's say your item's listed at 30. And it gives a 10% out offer. It'll offer it for 27. If it offers it again, it's just going to offer it again at 27. It's not going to keep going 10% lower. It's always going to offer 10% off your price, whatever your price is. How far do you travel to thrift? Every week we probably travel. We at least travel an hour to 2 thrift stores, 2 separate thrift stores. So it's hour there, hour back. The one we go to on Thursdays is about 45 minutes to an hour. So we travel quite a bit. How many total listings do you currently have? I have 2,000 something total listings. I think it's like 2,200. 2,200. Look at that, I'm getting everybody. I love that Mercari doesn't have fees anymore. It's great. I do too. People are saying, like Bobby was saying, that they're not getting as many sales because of the changes. I'm actually getting more sales now that changes happen. I'm actually accepting lower offers because you got to think, if something's listed for $25 and you used to only take like 22 on that, you might be able to take 20 because you're losing those fees, those extra fees being taken out. It's easy to tell exactly what you're going to be able to make on an item because there's no fees too. So if you pay $10 for an item, it sells for 30, you know you're making 20 bucks. Yeah, last month on Mercari, like when they initially did the changes, I went from having 30 sales a month on Mercari in March, right? Yeah, in March I had 30 sales. In April I had 43 sales. So I actually made 13 more sales on Mercari with the changes. So about a half a sale per day extra. I'm also getting more sales on Mercari. It's so strange, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it too. People don't really care if they like an item, they're gonna buy it. They don't really care if they're paying a little extra for it. All right, next up, what are these? Good American skinny jeans. There they are, right there. Next up, we got a Poshmark order. Caleb pulled all these, and these sold overnight, so I really don't know what they even sold for. Good American jeans. Picked these up for $13.38. We listed them last week, and they sold for 31 bucks. Poshmark sales. So all these are going to go into Tyvek envelopes, right here. Going right in here. Just started on Mercari. Nice. I started on Depop. I'm actually going to cross list a bunch of stuff later this week over to Depop because I'm about to run out of my monthly listings for Autoposher. It's about to renew. So before it renews, I'm going to make sure I use all of my credits. Why do Poshmark ones have to go on those and not in polymailers? They can go in polymailers too, but Poshmark allows you to ship in any priority mail packaging. So instead of using the packaging I paid for, I'm going to use the packaging I got for free from the USPS. Free from USPS. So this you can order these in, I think up to 1,000 of these bags for free, and they're delivered to your door for free. So instead of using the ones you pay for, save yourself some money and use the free stuff. You can also use padded flat rates. You can use priority mail shipping boxes, including flat rate boxes. Doesn't matter. You can ship in anything. Next up, I got a Dry Fire shirt right here. Picked this up for $2.14. It's a really good brand to look for. It's a fire resistant shirt or flame resistant shirt. This one sold for 20 bucks. So $2.14 into 20. And again, putting in one of these bags. I know this should go Ground Advantage if I shipped it on eBay, but it's Poshmark sale. So we ship shoe sneakers already in the box. Do you ship in another box or a polymailer? I ship it in another box. Personally, if I bought a pair of shoes and somebody shipped it in just a poly bag, I would be kind of upset because, you know, you're buying the shoes with the box. Just imagine you walked into a Nike outlet and you saw the boxes were all damaged. Are you going to pick up the damaged boxes when you purchase, or are you going to pick up the ones that are in good condition? Most people would go for the ones that are in good condition. So shipping your items, you would want to ship the items and make your customer happy. Some customers like the boxes and they like to be able to collect them and maybe resell them after they're done. So the better the box looks, the more money you can usually get for the shoes. So ship them in a box. What's up, Teach? Thanks for answering my questions. No problem. How do you guys get started on your business? Did you have a lot of money to start? No. I started selling items in my house first, and then I took that money and I invested into new inventory. That's what I suggest everybody to do. Don't go out and spend, $10,000 on new inventory because you're going to make a lot of mistakes in the beginning. But this business, you can start with literally almost nothing. All you really need is something to ship your items out in, which a lot of them you can get free. Like if you start on Poshmark, you can get all of your packaging material for free. All you need is a printer and a phone. Printer and a phone or some kind of internet access, and that's it. And then you can start this business. So where do you get the boxes for inventory? The boxes for my new inventory system, I bought them on Amazon. I'll link them after I use them. I want to make sure they're good first. I don't want to link them beforehand. So I only bought 25 to start with. And if those work, then I'll buy some more and then I'll link them. When I make the video, I'll make sure all my products are linked and all that good stuff. Will you do a video about taxes? I don't do any video about taxes because I'm not a tax advisor, so I can't give any tax advice. So yeah, I avoid tax questions. If you want tax questions answered, I have a tax lady. She's actually on vacation right now, Carol Ann. Reach out to Carol Ann and ask her any tax questions. She can answer them. But yeah, I don't answer any tax questions. What's up, RZ Flippers? I don't think I'm missing anybody over here. Nope, we're good. Caught up. Won't bugs get in them? For the boxes, no, because I pack everything in these. After I list them, I put them right into these, and we're going to close off my entire garage space probably within the next 2 months, and then we don't have to worry about any like critters getting in. It's going to be completely enclosed. So, what made you want to start reselling? You guys should go listen to my podcast on Nashville Flippers. The first one I did, it'll answer all those questions, but I'll answer it really quick. I give my whole like beginning story on their podcast. But how I got started was I was a mailman. I was looking for a way to make extra income. I thought it was going to be through stock. So I started watching a bunch of stock videos in 2018. I started investing into stocks, but stocks are super slow unless you're doing day trading, and I wasn't trying to do day trading because I was at work all day. You can't day trade and be at work at the same time. It's hard to do. So then after that didn't work out, I made a little bit of money, but not that much. It wasn't fast. It's super slow money. So then I went down the YouTube rabbit hole. I found a couple called Rally Roots who, if you guys don't watch them, really good couple who resell. Watched all their videos. At first I thought it was like a gimmick, but after I watched their videos it made sense, and then I started reselling after that. And I started with stuff in my house, sold a couple items, got like hooked on it right away, and then from there it just took off. That's how I got started. So watching another creator, just like you guys are watching me. I started with 125. Within 6 weeks I paid myself back. Yeah, there you go, 125 bucks. You can invest 100 bucks. I think my first Goodwill trip I took 100 bucks out. After I sold some items in my house, I took some of that money, like $100 of it, and I went and invested it in a Goodwill, and then started selling those items right away. It was fun. It was fun in the beginning. All right, let's ship out the next one. Harley Davidson. This one right here, we got a Harley Davidson shirt. Picked this up for, I don't know what I picked this up for. I don't have a price on here. I don't know why. But 24 bucks is what this sold for over on Posh. I don't know why I've been doing that lately. I've been forgetting to put the prices in for certain items. I have to go back and look it up. How many items are we able to list? So every night, when my kids went to bed around 8:30, Kayla and the kids would go to bed because Kayla used to wake up early for work. So from 8:30 to like 11:30, I would be listing. So I would list anywhere between 5 to 10 items a night, and that was slow for me. That was really slow. So yeah, 5 to 10 items a night. Instead of watching TV, I would just put on YouTube or put on a podcast, listen to a podcast, and list at night. Instead of watching TV and brainless activity, I would make some money. How do you know what is good stuff to pick up at the thrift store? You can look up sold comps on eBay. Of course, I have some knowledge now because I've been doing this for so long, so certain items I just know to pick up. But if you don't know what items to pick up, you can look at what's listed and what's sold on eBay. So you just download the eBay app and look them up. How many hours a day would you say you devote to working on buying, listing, and packing? Right now I work, I believe, over 40. If it wasn't for social media, I'd probably work at 40 hours every single week. But because I do social media stuff, like right now, I probably have all these packed up by now, but I'm on live, I'm talking to you guys, which I enjoy doing too. So I think I would only work 40. I think somebody like you guys out there, you probably only work 40 hours. Right now I probably work like 60, and Kayla works like 20 to 30, but she also takes care of the kids too. So like she's taking care of Joey right now. So yeah, right around there. Most of the time when you build a business, you're going to work more hours in the beginning to build your business. But once your business is built, that's when you start to be able to relax. You start like hiring employees, getting them to do the work that you don't technically like to do. And then that frees you up to take time off or build the business in another way. So it's always a grind, but I enjoy what I do. I enjoy it. Next up, we got a pair of TK Axle jeans. I don't really pick these up anymore because if you go to Ross right now, these are only like 15 bucks at Ross. But these sold for 16 in pre-owned condition. I paid $5.34 for these, so I'll take it. I used to pick these up all the time, but I don't do it anymore because they're basically everywhere. Yeah, me and Kayla and I do it full time together. Full time. That one's ready to go. Do you wash clothes you sell? Only time I wash items if they have stains or bad smells. That's it. You start as part-time? Yes. I did this part-time for 2.5 years, I think it was. maybe it was 3.5 years. From 2018 to like 2021, I did this part-time. I built the business up on the side while I was still working as a mailman, making good money as a mailman and just taking all the money I was making in the business and just reinvesting it. And then I started making more money reselling part-time than I was working full-time at the post office, and that's when I knew it was time to make the change and do this full-time. So Kayla actually went full-time first. I saw the business increase significantly while she was working full-time, and then I came in after that. I quit my job. Do you have to use your own poly mailers on Mercari, or can you use the free mailers? You can use the free mailers if you ship priority mail. If you ship Ground Advantage, which if you're selling clothing, most of your items are going to go Ground Advantage. You got to use your own poly bags. How do you get more viewers and buyers on Whatnot? I've been shows, not many people come in. Right now, we're actually not really doing Whatnot shows because of that reason. I've been watching other people's shows significantly. The numbers are dropping. So right now, to start Whatnot is going to be really hard to do. If you're able to do it, great, because I think when we get closer to winter time, the numbers are going to go right back up. But right now, it's super hard. So the best way to get people on your shows on Whatnot is advertise, and the way you advertise is through social media, through posts, through videos, stuff like that. Whatnot is completely different than eBay. You got to bring the buyers to you. eBay brings the buyers to you. So it's opposite than eBay. So I hope that answers your question, but right now it's pretty hard. I sold 8 items this weekend, sold both of my Cactus Man shirts I got. Let's go. Cactus Man selling. That's pretty crazy. What's your lowest profit margin per item needed? We normally look to make a $10 profit. So when we ship out some of these Ralph Lauren shirts on eBay, I'll explain like why I picked them up and how much they sold for and the profit and all that stuff. So how do you handle health and medical coverage? You can purchase it. You can purchase it through healthcare.gov. Just make sure you do your research before you quit your full-time job, because it is much more expensive. So is it okay to sell hard goods and clothes, or should we stick to one or other? Do both. Bonnie, if you can do both, that's great. I'm actually thinking about doing some garage sales soon and getting it back into some hard goods. What's your best-selling app? Between eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, it'd be eBay. If you count in Whatnot for this year, Whatnot blows the other ones out of the water. This year, eBay, we've sold $40,000 from beginning of this year till now, $40,350. And then if you count Whatnot, let me see if I can find this month. Whatnot, I've done 110,000 in sales. So you can see the big difference between the two. But Whatnot, eBay will slowly start catching up over the next few months while we're kind of taking a little bit of a break from Whatnot. But then when we come back to winter season, it's just going to blow up again. So, yeah. I think eBay this year will probably do like 115 to 130 in sales. And then Whatnot will probably be well over 200. So I hope that makes sense. Whatnot is just, it's crazy. If you can get people into your shows, you can make a ton of money on Whatnot. Next up, we got 7 for All Mankind. 7 for All Mankind men's jeans. I don't pick up women's jeans. I only pick up men's at 7 for All Mankind. These sold for $30 over on Poshmark, and I think we just picked these up this week, listed them, and we only paid $4.26 for these. So really quick sale. 7 for All Mankind men's jeans. Love picking them up. Is Whatnot? Whatnot, that's all live sales. Yes. Do sales include shipping? So the numbers that I posted today, 1,300 in sales. That doesn't include shipping from eBay. If I included shipping from eBay, it's probably like an extra like $150 on top of that. But yeah, and the sales that I'm shipping right now, if you're asking that, Poshmark charges shipping to the customer automatically, and then on eBay I charge shipping to the customer. Same on Mercari too. If you have no luck either, do you offer free shipping or discounts? I charge shipping on eBay. Most likely the reason you're not seeing traction on eBay is because you're listing items that don't sell frequently. You're just arbitrarily pricing items. Most of the time when I get people coming in, they're like, hey, my items aren't selling on eBay. Why does yours sell and mine don't? And I go look at their store, and they have like Gap listed. I'm like, yeah, everybody knows Gap, but Gap doesn't resell very well. So why are you listing Gap? Well, I got it new with tags at a thrift store, and I paid $5 for it, and the retail price on the tag says $50. So I thought it was a good pickup. But if you go look up Gap on eBay, there's a ton listed and very little sold, because yeah, the ones that sell don't sell for anywhere close to $50. And I go look at their store and they got it listed for like 45. So make sure you're looking up comps, making sure you're looking up what's listed and what's sold. It doesn't matter about what the retail price is. If something's retails for $100, but if you look up comps and they're only selling for 35, don't price that item for 50. Price it for 35 or under, and that will get it to sell. I promote my listings at 5%. And I don't suggest you guys do it. The only reason I do is because I get a lot of people come into my stores every day to look at them, which kills my conversion rate. So I promote a little bit higher to get that, to offset that. So you want to review my store? Not right now. No, I don't. I don't want to review your store. I get asked that all the time. Everybody always asks me to review their store, but yeah, no, I don't want to. Hudson jeans. Pick these up for, what did I pay for these? $28.87. These were a retail pickup. These sold for $53 over on Poshmark. I made the mistake of reviewing somebody's store on my Facebook because they made that comment like my I think it was like Ralph Lauren doesn't sell, or my store doesn't sell as much as yours. And then I went to look at their store and I did a little tiny review in the comment section. And then after that I got DM'd like 6 times like, hey, I saw you reviewed that store. Can you review my store? I'm like, I would love to be able to review everybody's store. I really would. I would do it all day, just review stores and give you guys advice, but I would be doing it all day. And I'd be like, after a while, it just doesn't make sense. Because you don't make any money doing it. I don't charge to do it. Use third-party list. Yes, I use Autoposher. Autoposher, I have a link in my bio. Sign up. You get $5 off your first month. Oh, yeah, we forgot to grab my Depop sale. I forgot to have Kayla grab my Depop sale. I sold something on Depop this weekend, but you guys won't see it because I forgot to grab it. But I cross-list with Autoposher. I highly suggest cross-listing your items. Autoposher makes it so easy to cross-list. Literally just move the items over. So if you're interested, I have a video out on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all the places. The full tutorial. Go watch the full tutorial and see how easy it is to literally download your listings on Autoposher and move them to the other platforms. And then if you like it, use my code, and there's also a 7-day free trial too. Do you go to Ross, TJ Maxx, and resell stuff? I do. Yes, I do. I go to Ross and TJ Maxx. Have you tried Vendoo? I haven't tried Vendoo. I was using List Perfectly before. I never tried Vendoo, but Autoposher does have a few things that Vendoo doesn't have. It has the auto delist relist on eBay. Vendoo doesn't have that. You have to tell Vendoo to do it. Autoposher does it automatically. It also shares your closet, which I don't believe Vendoo shares closets. And sends out offers on all 4 platforms for you. That's some things that Vendoo doesn't have that Autoposher has that made the decision easy for me to go to Autoposher. It also has auto sales detection just like Vendoo has, just like List Perfectly has. And auto delist relist, it has that on all 4 platforms too, not just eBay. Next up we got some cool pants, or cool shorts. She wrote these as pants, but they're shorts. Cool shorts. Pick these up for $5.87. These sold for $25 over on Posh. All these are Poshmark sales right now. Vendoo has delist, but it's 50-50. Doesn't work every time, especially when offers. Yeah, Vendoo has delist, but you have to tell it to delist. Autoposher, right before your eBay listing's about to end, so the day before it's about to end, Autoposher will delist that item for you and then create a brand new listing from it. So it literally refreshes your inventory. You don't have to worry about it. It does it for you. And you also don't have to have it running in the background. Whereas Vendoo, you have to tell it to do it. So you have to have it running when you do it. Autoposher will do it. As long as you have your settings set up, it will always do it in the background for you. Appreciate the share, Gins. Appreciate you sharing the live. Yeah, if you guys have anybody you want to share the live to, wherever you're watching, share the live. If you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on Instagram, you're watching on YouTube, share the live out to your socials. Get some more peeps in here. Get some more questions. Feel free to ask as many as you want. So you list on eBay and Autoposher takes the listings? Yes. Autoposher, what I highly suggest you guys do, you can list on Autoposher, but you waste a credit when you do that. Because when you create the listing on Autoposher and then you list it to all 4 platforms, you just used 4 listing credits. When you list on eBay and you download that listing, that download is free. It doesn't waste a credit. So if you already have it on eBay and then you cross-list it to the other 3, you only use 3 credits. So I always make sure my listing's perfect on eBay because that's where I sell most of my items. I download it onto Autoposher. It's super simple to do. You just hit resync. It brings in all the new listings for you, and then you cross-list from there. Have you used Vendoo? I'm having issues with it ending. I've never used Vendoo, no. I know somebody has, Chris at PCAV has, so if you have a question, maybe reach out to him. Does eBay comps automatically show the last 90 days? Yes, shows the last 90 days. If you want to look back past 90 days, you got to use Terapeak. Got to use Terapeak. What brands would you say sell the best for you on eBay, Posh, and Mercari? My best selling brand this year is Ralph Lauren, by far. When you charge shipping on eBay, do you use flat rate? I use calculated shipping. What's your target profit margin per year? It depends. If we go back into Whatnot, my profit margin is going to shrink. If we just continue to do eBay for the rest of the year, it's going to increase, because on Whatnot, it's more about fast sales. I don't really have an answer for that. Because it just depends on what we do. Most of the stuff we sell on Whatnot is consigned, so it's 30% profit, or 30%. We make 30% on the sale, but we have no money invested. So if I sell, let's say I sell 300,000 this year, I'm hoping to do at least 120 to 150 of that be profit, if that makes sense. You and Surfs love Ralph Lauren. I love Ralph Lauren. What are credits on Autoposher? You purchase a plan. The plans come with this, a specific amount of credits. I use the plan that has 2,000 listing credits. So every time I use Autoposher to list on a platform, it uses a credit. What type of items do you buy from TJ Maxx, Ross to resell? Mostly clothing. I do a little bit of hard goods from there, but mostly clothing. Mostly clothing. Oh, I think I got everything. I'm leaving for 2 weeks and I'm nervous my sales are going to take a hit while I'm gone. They probably will. If you put your stores on vacation mode, on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, you can't make sales. On eBay, you can still make sales, but people are going to see that shipping window, and they're going to they're probably not going to purchase until it gets closer to the date when you get back. You'll still make sales, but just be prepared for people to also message you and be like, hey, when is my item being shipped? I ordered it a week ago. And then you'll have to explain to them that you're on vacation. It says you're on vacation. It also says when the item's going to be delivered on their order form. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Speaking of Ralph Lauren, here's a Ralph Lauren shirt. This is a men's Ralph Lauren 2XL plaid shirt. Pick this up for $8. It's just a simple plaid Ralph Lauren shirt. 2XL, good size, so I priced this a little bit higher, and it sold for $25 over on Poshmark. $25 on a Ralph Lauren shirt. Favorite kind of tacos? Chicken tacos. I'm not a, steak is okay, but any taco with chicken on it is a good taco to me. Little chicken, little guac, little salsa. Easy. Now you're making me hungry. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Probably won't be done with this until after lunchtime. I still got all my eBay orders to ship. One more Poshmark sale. The next sale is a marine layer piece. Picked this up at a thrift store for $11.25. It was brand new with tags. Got this at Red, White, and Blue. It was half off. Sold for $50. Real good sale. $50 on that one. Marine layer found at a thrift. Also, if you guys want to 25 plus shipping, yes, Poshmark is always plus shipping. Poshmark charges shipping to the buyer. And then you take 20% out of the sale. So I made 40 on this. Also, if you guys want to see my top selling brands for April, go check out that video. It's up on YouTube right now. You can see all my top selling brands. It includes a $550 sale. So it's a really good learning video to see like what are my top end items, not just like the everyday bread and butter stuff. You get to see a consolidated video showing my best sales. So go watch that. It's up on YouTube right now. You have a video on how you organize your inventory? I will soon, because I'm going to change my inventory over. I'm going to change the way I do my inventory, so I'm not really going to show it because it's going to change within a few days, because I get the boxes on Thursday. But I use a bin system, so I put everything in a bin. And then I have the bins are lettered and everything on the inside is numbered. And then on my custom SKU, I have that SKU. So let's say it's let's say Ralph Lauren shirt is in bin A21. That means it's in bin A and then it's number 21 in that bin. And then you just go down and grab down bin A and look for number 21. Is everything Poshmark? Everything is shipped priority, because Poshmark ships only priority mail. Unless you ship something with a battery in it, then it's got to go ground. But at clothing, it's all priority. So I use the free priority mailers. When we start shipping eBay right now, you'll see that I'm not going to ship hardly anything priority. Random, but do you happen to know if Red, White, and Blue will be open Memorial Day? I don't know. I don't think so, because they support the vets. So I'm assuming that they take off for Memorial Day. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe call them. Call your local one and see if it's open on Memorial Day. They'll answer you. Is the relist with auto posture the same as when eBay automatically relists it? No. So Diana, it's a delist, and then it creates a brand new listing. It's not a relist. It's like a sell similar. So it's kind of like a sell similar, but auto posture is actually creating a brand new listing for you. So it's not even really a sell similar. It literally ends the listing, and then it takes all the information from that listing and creates a brand new one for you. So it's not a what you're saying is eBay relist the item at the end of the month. It's just keeping the same information, but it's just pushing it to a new listing. It doesn't help it with the algorithm, whereas a delist and a sell similar, or a delist and what auto posture does is create a brand new listing. It helps with the algorithm. So how do you deal with returns? I take them, I relist them, and I sell them again. Kway 110 Surfs 59. Surfs is better looking than me though. What do you do when you go on vacation? Do you close up? I put all my stores on vacation mode. So if I take a week off, I'll put all my stores on vacation mode, and then I will I'll still sell on eBay, but all the other platforms I know I'm not going to make any money on. What's up, Treasure Vintage Shop? Yeah, because the other platforms, if you sell, you can sell. You can't sell on the other platforms when you put on vacation mode. People can still see your listings, but they can't purchase them. eBay, they can still purchase them. You can also set eBay to not be able to purchase too if you want to, so people can't buy. Next up, Brooks Brothers shirt. Just a simple Brooks Brothers shirt with the logo on the front. Picked this up for $8.03, listed it and sold it within less than a week for $22.99 plus shipping. I think it's worth more than $4,000 and listed for $500. Any advice, Ruby? I didn't see your first part of your question. Your first part of your question didn't come through, Ruby. Is Zara a hard brand to sell? Yes. Zara is oversaturated. It's like Abercrombie and Fitch. You can still sell it, but it's not going to go for that much. Typically, when you buy Zara and things like that, you're going to buy them from the bins. You're not going to buy them from a thrift store, because thrift stores charge like $5 for a shirt, whereas the bins, you can probably get that shirt for like 50 cents. All right, this is going to ship for 12 ounces. Buyer paid $6.80. I'm only paying $5.32 for this label. We got lots of eBay orders to ship, a whole ton of them. So we're trying to go through this fast. What kind of shoes are those behind you? New shoes. They're all listed in my stores if you want to see what they are. Just go to my eBay store and type in shoe in the top search, and it'll bring up all my shoes I have listed. That one's shipped. No problem, Pink. Next up, I'm just going to grab these randomly. Next up, Ralph Lauren. Simple white Ralph Lauren shirt. Pick this up for, let me find it real quick. Pick this up for $6.96. This one sold for $26.99. I always list, especially when it's a big size like a 2XL, and it's a solid white Ralph Lauren shirt with the pony logo on the front. This one does. I always list these a little bit higher. I had this listed for $29.99, and then Auto Posture sent a 10% out offer for me, and this person accepted, so I sold it for $26.99. Another thing Auto Posture does is it consistently sends offer for you all day long. You talk about eBay shipping when listing an item like package size, start relisting there. So when you list an item on eBay, you're going to list an item, and if you're new to shipping, you'll put your item in the packaging just like this, and you'll weigh and measure your item and put it into your listing. So this item weighs 15 ounces, and it's an 11 by 9 by 2 package. 11 by 9 by 2. Put that into your listing and charge it to the customer. You can never make a mistake. If you do calculated shipping, you never make a mistake. I just listed my first 3 on eBay. Wonder how long learning curve will be. Well, first off, you listed 3 items, so don't expect them to sell anytime soon, unless you have something that's going to sell super fast, like a high sell-through rate item, like a, I don't know, PS5 or something like that, something that's going to sell really fast. If it's just clothing, just keep listing. Just keep listing. The learning curve, there's going to be a lot to learn. You're going to make a lot of mistakes, but it's okay. You're allowed to make mistakes when you're new to something. Next up, another Ralph Lauren shirt. This one actually got returned and then sold again. So $8, I sold it for $17.99 because the little label is missing right here. So I discounted it a little bit. But sold. I literally just got this back. I relisted and sold again. How many new listings do you do? Every single day we try to do 30 listings Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Have you done videos on where you get all your shipping supplies? Yes, I have made videos in the past. I haven't made one recently. I've thought about doing another gyro pack video because I am affiliated with them here on TikTok, but you can buy these poly mailers through the TikTok shop. If you go to my profile and you click on the little shop icon, all the gyro packs are there, and most likely you guys have coupons, so you can use your coupons on those. And then also I have a link in my bio where you can save 10% off if you go right to the gyropack website. So either or. But the other packaging materials, the white bags, I get free from USPS.com. Made 100% on Python. That's insane. It's been listed for 8 months. You might have it priced too high then. Made out of Python. That's weird. I had my first 22 orders over the weekend. So happy. Thanks, Kaylee. Let's go, Floor. 22 orders. Let's go. Let's go. That's insane. Made out of Python. Next up, we got some shoes. These shoes I can show. These are Peter Millar flip-flops, just typical Peter Millar pre-owned flip-flops. Paid $3.21. These sold for $30. These are just going to go. This is something that you can throw right into a poly bag too. You don't have to worry about throwing these in a box because they're sandals. It's not like they're going to get ruined. So I'm just going to take these, throw them right into a poly bag, and ship them out just like this. Here we go. Shipped. They're going to ship for £2, going for $6.26. Easy peasy. 30 per day, Monday through Friday, and none on the weekends. Yes, we don't really do on the weekends. This weekend I did because I didn't list on Tuesday. So yesterday I listed and cross-listed 30 items. But typically, since we're not doing whatnots as frequently on the weekends anymore, we're really trying to take the weekends completely off and just like relax and spend time with the kiddos instead of setting up whatnot shows and doing all that stuff. So yeah, 30 per day, Monday through Friday. 30 Monday through Friday. In your opinion, is Whatnot better than the other platforms? If you can get people to your shows, yes. Whatnot for sure will outperform the other platforms. But you have to understand you're not going to be selling items for as much as you can on eBay because it's just faster sales. It's all about profit per show, not profit per item. Next up, we got a Print Fresh shirt. Kayla picked this up for $3.19. It sold for $21 plus shipping. I struggle to do 5 a day. I feel that. Whatnot is slow. Yes, Whatnot is slow right now. That's why we're not doing Whatnots as frequently, because we went from getting 200 people in our show down to like 60, 70. This is not the season for Whatnot. And I didn't know that before I went into this year. I thought Whatnot would consistently stay good with numbers. But from when I've been talking to other creators, other people who sell on Whatnot, it's very typical this time of year for Whatnot to your crowds to drop. But when you get closer to wintertime, the crowds will pick back up. Yeah, Joe Bro's here. I'll show off the Joe Bro at the end of the sale. Whatnot a great place to buy stuff to resell? It is. It is. We've had plenty of people buy from our shows and then resell it. Whatnot's good for sourcing right now? Correct. I got sneeze. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I can't get the custom SKU to show on eBay. Does it show up if you have a store? Mills. Let me see. Can you see my screen on Instagram? Hold on. Let me see. I'm about to share this over to everywhere but TikTok. I gotta sneeze. I knew that was coming. Here, let me see if I can share this. I think you can see it. Hold on. Man. Hold on, let Instagram catch up. Let me make sure they can see my screen correctly. Are you guys seeing my screen? I don't think you are. Crap. Give me 1 second, chat. There you go. You can see my screen. Okay. So when you go onto your eBay listing, right at the top right-hand corner, right at the top, you have to do this on the computer. You can't do it on the phone, or you have to log in to the computer or through the browser. But right at the top, you need to turn on this little button right here. It says Custom SKU. It says Title Options, top right-hand corner. Click on that, and then go down and turn on your Custom SKU, and then it'll turn on Custom SKUs for all your listings. That'll fix your issue that you're having. Yeah, it's really annoying. I don't know why they make that an extra function, but yeah, that's how you turn it on. Let's go back. Thank you for all the bless yous. Selling, orders, awaiting shipment. All right, let's go back to orders. Does it drop because of garage sale season? No, it's just summer slowdown. This is typically the time of year where not a lot of people are buying because they're out doing things. Everybody's about to get on summer vacation. And then when we get close to winter time, that's when everybody's buying Christmas presents. So that's when, sales will increase again. These are a pair of Nike Golf Skort. As a Nike Golf Skort. Picked this up for $6.12 in a bulk buy. I don't normally pick up Nike Golf Skorts, but it was in the bulk buy. Listed it. Sold for $15. Not a huge sale. So would I pick this up again? No, because I wouldn't have picked it up originally. But it was in the bulk buy, so I decided to just list it, get some money for it. Made a little bit of profit on it, but not something I typically pick up. Sometimes when you do bulk buys, you get stuck with items. There's quite a few items that you really want, and there's some items you don't really want. If you want to list those items, list them. If you have time to. If not, donate them. This was something I probably should have just donated, even though I sold it. It's been listed for like a year, so not a good sale. If you post that you take returns, can people return for any reason or just on eBay? Yeah, they can return for any reason within that 30 days or 60 days or whatever time frame you have on eBay for your returns. Found a 1960 dress, $12 this week. Nice. It's been slow. I have no clue if that's a good dress or not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not into the dresses, but I am into this. Kayla actually picked this up. This is a Peter Millar Masters women's quarter zip. Really good item. The men's sell way better than the women's, but still these sell well. Just listed this last week, paid $10.70 for it, and it sold for $50 plus shipping over on eBay. Again, really good sale. Peter Millar Masters. It says it on the tag. It says Peter Millar designed by Masters, I think, or Masters designed by Peter Millar. Good. Anytime you find these, pick them up. Kayla was super excited when she found this. She was like, look what I found. I was like, holy cow. I haven't seen one of these in a thrift store in forever, and we just picked it up. So, good sale. Sold super fast. And it's going to ship for $5.07. Buyer paid $8.45 for shipping on this one. How do you feel emotionally when somebody sends you a 50% off offer? Sometimes I feel like, let it hit start. So I don't get emotionally attached to offers because people are just looking for deals. If it's too low, I just decline. I've had so many low offers the last few weeks. I used to counter everything, but if it's so low, there's no point. I just decline it. If it's close, if it's like within that 50% range, I might counter a little bit high and try to get them to come up, but I wouldn't get offended by it. People are just looking for deals. And some people just lowball all day and they're just looking for the best deal they can get, and they'll spend weeks before they actually get an item because they want to lowball everybody. Next up, Rain Spooner. Picked this up in red, white, and blue I think I picked this up on live for $16.05, $15 plus tax. This sold in like 3 days for $34.99 plus shipping. Good sale, quick sale right there. I paid up a little bit for it. I paid $15 for it because it was brand new, but I knew it would sell fast because it was brand new. It was a brand spanking new. All right, that one's gonna ship for 8 ounces. We still got so many orders to ship. Loving that shirt, appreciate it. I like these shirts too. I've been buying them off of Mercari because I have Mercari credits because people keep using my links. So what I do is I just buy clothes for myself. So I have Viore shorts on that I bought right now from Mercari, and then I got a Polar Bear shirt. I think I'm going to start selling off my Lululemon shorts and switch over to Viore shorts. What's up, DC Flips? That one shipped. Next up, we have a North Face shirt. Let me find it really quick. North Face, just a simple North Face short sleeve shirt. Nothing crazy. Paid $6.96. This one sold for $22.99 plus ship. I'm treating these like Ralph Lauren. You get them for around that $5 price point. You list them for $23 plus ship, and they typically sell within a month. So I'll take it. A little $10-ish profit on something that I probably would have passed on. But because I'm using the Surf's Up method on that, they're selling. They're selling fast. Do you have low tolerance for low ballers? Recently, yeah, low ball offers. They happen. It happens. Nothing you can do about it. You look like you're not even wearing pants.
Oh, I am.
Chat, she's wearing pants. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, yeah, they can see you. Oh. They can see you walk in. I swear she's wearing pants.
I have pants on. Here, I'll sit there.
Yeah. Walking around the house.
Just in my pajamas.
Just in their pajamas.
I have shorts on, I swear.
All right, next up we have a Ralph Lauren shirt, V14. All right, Ralph Lauren shirt, simple, large, Ralph Lauren, good plaid on this one. Paid $801. This one sold for $20.69. This one was the best offer sent out by Autopusher. Do you do minimum offer? Like set a minimum offer? No, I don't. Do you counter lowball offers? You accept their offer. I accept it depending on the item. It all depends on the item and what I paid for. If I have something listed for $100 that I paid $1 for, and somebody offers me $50, I probably will accept that offer. If let's say I paid $50 for that item and I listed it for $100 because I know it should get right around $100, of course I'm not going to accept that $50 offer. Probably won't accept $60. Probably won't accept $70 because I paid $50 for it. So it all depends what I paid for the item, what I have listed for, what my profit will be. So. Luxury of working from home. Wear what you want, yes. And then just stay home with the kiddo when he's sick. That's what she's doing right now. She's out there with Joe Bro. Picked up a new tag small marine layer women's. If you put $10 each, will likely be a slower sale. Could be. It depends on the style, Carolyn. Really depends on the style. Some marine layers sell fast, others sell slow because they've been clearanced out at a lot of stores. So sometimes they sit. Next up, we got another Ralph Lauren shirt. Let me find it really quick. Ralph Lauren shirt, just simple one again, size large, paid $5.34. This one sold for $22.99 plus ship. Bread and butter, easy money. What's up, Amy? New eBay store. Does eBay notify you with their quarterly coupons? No, they don't notify you. You'll have your quarterly coupon under your. Here, I'll find it for you really quick. You have to go find your quarterly coupon. You got to use it before the end of the quarter, which is before the end of June. Hold on, I'll explain exactly how to find your eBay quarterly coupon in 2 seconds. What's up, Samir? They raised it to $11.99 at Goodwill. The prices? Yeah, that's Goodwill for you. Is everything $11.99 at Goodwill? Holy cow. That's insane. I was going down. I was at a Goodwill the other day, and they had Gap for like $8. I was like, Gap and George for $8. I'm like, are you serious? Do they even know like where you can buy these? Yeah, I don't know. Go under marketing for the store coupon. You go under marketing, and then you go to subscriber discounts, and I'll have your quarterly coupon right there. So at the top of eBay, marketing, subscriber discounts. You copy that code, or when you go to the eBay store, the eBay shipping store, you'll have the coupon already set up there. But I always just copy it and use it that way. Just copy it and put it into my purchases or my checkout. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Next up, we have a women's Tommy Bahama shirt. It's a silk women's Tommy Bahama shirt. Picked this up for $4.28. This one sold for $20.69. Is it basic because of the basic ones? It's just a normal Ralph Lauren shirt. There's no big pony on it. It's just a simple button-down plaid Ralph Lauren shirt. There's nothing crazy about it. It just has a good plaid pattern. Nice colors on it. That's why I pick them up. And I try to only pick up the ones that are letter size and not number size. How do you sell Ralph Lauren button-ups? I have them for $17.99 and they never sell. Thinking wrong keywords or something. I'll show you why mine sell. I know exactly why mine sell over yours. I know exactly what it is. My photos are better than yours. That's simply what it is. Most of the time when somebody says that, I go review their store and their photos are not up to par. Just put it that way. So here, I'll show you one of my Ralph Lauren shirts. I'm going to show this on all the other platforms but TikTok. So TikTok, if you want to hop over to the other platforms, feel free to. But I'll show you what my Ralph Lauren shirts look like. This is one of my Ralph Lauren. This is a new with tag one, so it's a little bit of I cheated a little bit on this one. But the other ones look exactly the same. This is my Ralph Lauren shirt listing. Look how nice that photo is. It's up close. Shows the item. This one we should have actually zoomed out a little bit so it showed the logo a little bit. But then you got the full front, tag photos, all that good stuff. Let me try to find one that is in pre-owned, one that I just sold that's in pre-owned condition. So that gives you a better idea of the pre-owned ones that are selling for us. Orders, all orders. And Surf does the same thing too. Surf sells the same kind of Ralph Lauren shirts over and over and over and over and over again. Because he just does just like this. Here, let's do this. Let's do this white one. Can we do the white one? Yeah, let's do the white one. This is our photo. This one actually isn't that great either. And it's just simple. Ralph Lauren, nice little slant to the photos. Good title. Here's all the photos, front, back, side to side. These were all taken by, actually these were taken by Kayla because that's Kayla's thumb. Yeah, and then you have my listing details down here. We just copy the title, put in the measurements, that's it. But that cover photo is what draws the customer into the listing. Most people will just put this as their cover photo. I don't like that as your cover photo. I like that as your cover photo. It sets yourself out from the crowd, and it just looks, in my eyes, it looks better than the other way you list. If you edit or revise a listing, does it count against your number? No, it doesn't. If you edit or revise it, it doesn't count against you. We can't see the pics. Yeah, you got to go over to. Actually, I'll show you guys too. Hold on. As I was saying, you weren't going to be able to see it on TikTok, but I'll show you guys really quick. Hold on. Let's show the other Ralph Lauren to the other platform. Here. Boom. Let me show you guys too. Might as well show everybody while I'm at it. I don't want to exclude anybody. I get yelled at. That's Ralph Lauren shirt. Nice close-up photo. This one also has the wrinkle on the side. Typically, I don't like that. Just a little bit closer would be better. If you can bring it in a little bit closer and cancel out that would look so much better. But there, full front, full back, tag photos. Only 5 photos. It's all I took of this item. I know some people take like 14 photos of a shirt. I don't know why. You're wasting your time. And then my title. That's my title. And then my description is just my title copied. And then my measurements down here. That's it. But yeah, I feel like this photo sells it a lot better than this photo. This photo is nice. It'll still sell your item. But this photo, I feel like, is so much better. Better photos. Better pizza, Papa John's. All right, let's go back. Let's get to shipping. Still got so many orders to ship. How many do I have left? Orders awaiting shipment. I have 17 orders still left to ship. All right, let's go. Let's speed ship, chat. Speed ship. You price under competitors allow offers. Typically, like with Ralph Lauren, I'll just price it at $22.99, $24.99, or $29.99. Those are like my 3 price points for Ralph Lauren shirts. And then I have best offer on everything in my eBay store, so that way people can make. Oh no, some Ralph Lauren shirts I don't put best offer. Some I put $22.99 no offers because typically people will automatically offer lower than that. And I want $22.99 to be my safe point. They can't go lower than that. When I price them at $29.99, typically I put best offer on. Nike ACG shirt. I shouldn't have picked this up. These don't sell as well as they used to. Paid $4.28. It sold for $15 plus ship, but I will never pick up a short sleeve ACG shirt again. Didn't sell very well. Don't take pick with Android, yes. And the way you get your items to sell is you don't use an Android. You only use iPhones because iPhones are superior. Any Android users out there, if you're having trouble selling your items, it's simply because you're using an Android. You need to switch to the better phone, which is the iPhone. I know you can take pictures of the moon. You can go outside. You can get nice pictures of the moon. You set them as your screensaver. Do me a favor. Just download those photos of the moon. Save them on the cloud or wherever you want to save them on the computer. And then when you buy an iPhone, you can just move that moon photo over. Most people don't put measurements. Yeah, you have to put measurements. Either take photos of measurements or put the measurements in your listing. I mean, you don't have to, but it gives the buyer more confidence when purchasing your item. All right, let me grab this one. Ralph Lauren. This is a brand new tag Ralph Lauren shirt. Picked this up I believe I bought this at Burlington a couple months back. $32.10 is what I paid for it. $29.99 plus tax. Sold for $59.99 plus shipping. I'll fight you of the Android comments. I don't care. It's a fact. Sold 18 items this weekend on my Android. Well, I sold 45, so you could have sold 45, but you're using an Android. But you would have sold more on an iPhone. It's just facts. I'm just kidding, chat. I hope people are going in there. They're going to take their Android back to Verizon today and get an iPhone. Be like, K-Way told me that this doesn't work on eBay. I need a better phone. Just kidding, chat. I love messing with the Android people. iPhones are superior. I'm using an iMac right now. My iMac hooks up to my iPhone. I'm able to read all my messages. Comes right on. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. I'm not trying to be mean. I know I'm not trying to be mean either. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Don't take me serious. Next up, G4, brand new attack G4 shorts. You're probably going to see me selling these a lot. We picked up these at TJ Maxx like about a month ago, and they're starting to sell more frequently. Picked these up for $37.43, so I paid up for these. This one sold for $59.99 plus shipping. Android for the ones who like to struggle. Facts. Take pictures of my items showing the measurements with my yardstick. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. The reason we don't do that is because we use a light box and we hang all our items, so it'd be kind of awkward to be holding a yardstick while the item is hanging and trying to make sure. Like if you're using a flat lay setup, 100% do that. Save yourself a step. I actually prefer doing that. I just can't do it with my current setup. Android suck. Yeah, there we go. Popular Monster USA. I like you. You're welcome here. Anytime. I think I'm here at bagpipes. No, it's my printer. It's my Dymo 4XL. That one shipped. As you guys are hanging out, feel free to ask questions in the chat. If you have any questions, no questions, a super stupid question, feel free to ask. As I'm shipping orders, I'll try to answer as many as I can. Make sure you're tapping the screen if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Make sure you like the live. Hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. On Instagram, I don't know what you guys do on Instagram. Just do whatever you do. Tap the screen, like it. I don't know what you do over there. Next up, we have an Eileen Fisher cardigan. Picked this up for $6.96. This is a Kayla pickup. These always sell for like 25 to 30 for us. This one sold for 24 plus ship. Any advice for best loadouts on Modern Warfare 3? First advice is if you ever have Surfs up on your team, make sure if you're playing Search and Destroy, he is not the last person alive. If you have him as last person alive, even if it's a 1v1 situation, he will lose every time. Very rarely will he actually clutch, and the only reason he clutches is because the guy like literally walks in front of him and doesn't see him. He's probably camping in some corner, waiting for the guy to walk across the screen. That's typical Surfs Up behavior. So who cares about the loadout, Surfs? We just have to make sure that you're not last alive. Use any loadout that will keep Surfs from being last alive. And if you're playing hardcore, just shoot Surfs right off the bat. It saves you the trouble. Do you get who do you get the wide hangers from? Trisha. She's in the chat. Trisha, when are you making some more of those, by the way? It's been forever. Open a new eBay store. Any videos on setting it all up? I don't have any videos. I probably won't make videos on that because I would have to create a whole new eBay store because it's a completely different process. But I'm sure there's videos on YouTube of somebody showing how to set up an eBay store. It's just I would have to create a whole new eBay account to do that. Maybe in the future I will, but it doesn't make sense at this point. How'd you come up with your name for your eBay store? K-Way Shop? K-Way. K is Kayla. Way is Wayne. That's my name. And then shop. K-Way Shop. Will you tell us how you do your accounting? I can tell you how I keep up with my numbers. Yeah. I use a spreadsheet. It's called Jason Hayes spreadsheet. It's linked in my bio. I'll share it with you guys. Put in all my numbers into it. So that's what I'm reading off of right now. Has all my items I sold. Has the prices I sold it for. I haven't filled out the shipping costs or anything like that. But if you scroll up, you can see all my costs are put in. This also fills out my monthly totals, my yearly totals, so you can see my whatnot numbers, my monthly totals, my daily totals, so you can see how much I made every single day. Keep up with all your numbers. Jason A spreadsheets linked in my bio. That's how I keep up with all my numbers for accounting, and then I give that to my tax professional at the end of the year, and I just give it to her, and she does my numbers off of it. Easy peasy. So if you're not keeping up with your numbers, highly suggest you do so. Jason's spreadsheet is linked in my bio. It's not mine. I'm affiliated. I'm pushing Jason's spreadsheet because it's an awesome spreadsheet. Keep up with your numbers. You should be able to at the end of the year. What the heck? We have detected inactivity. Hold on. I'm not inactive. TikTok. Boom. Keep up with your numbers throughout the year. So at the beginning of the year, you can literally just give your spreadsheet or whatever you have to your tax advisor. You can put in your sales information. You can put in your purchase information, everything. If you're a creator, if you make money elsewhere, you can use his creator spreadsheet. That's what I use. So my affiliation money that comes in, I can put in my spreadsheet and keep up with that. So literally at the beginning of the year, I can give my spreadsheet to my tax advisor. She reads it over, takes about a week for her to do that, and then she's able to do my taxes. She asked me for a couple extra pieces of information that she needs from me usually, and then you can do my taxes. So Yeah, you can enter your purchases in your inventory section of your spreadsheet. I don't currently do that. I just put my receipts in under the expenses tab, and then it calculates all your expenses throughout the year too. Do you enter all your expenses into the spreadsheet? Yes, I do. All my expenses, my supplies, any purchases I do, any kind of expenses I have for the business, they all go right into the spreadsheet. I can't show you that because I have a whole stack of receipts that I got to put in there. But yes, you put them all in. I suggest keeping up with it throughout the year so you don't have a whole stack like I do. Next up, Ralph Lauren, another Ralph Lauren item. This one I picked up with Chris at Peak. This is a pair of Ralph Lauren hot pink men's shorts. Hot pink always sells really well for guys for some reason. Picked this up for $6.42. This one is actual a linen blend too, which has something else going for it. Sold for full price, $29.99 plus shipping. Good size too, a size 42. Hot pink linen blend Ralph Lauren shorts. If these were like basic Ralph Lauren shorts, like a tan colorway, I probably wouldn't have picked them up because they're hot pink. I knew they were going to sell fast. Use a cash or accrue method. I forget which one is which. I think I use the one where I calculate all my receipts at the end of the year, and that's my inventory number. I don't use the method where, like, if an item sells, I use the cost of that item for that year. It's whatever I paid for all my inventory for that specific year, whatever that one is. That's why I have somebody do my taxes for me, because those questions are I asked that to them. So that's cash method. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to sound stupid. So yeah, that's cash method. That's the one that I use. That's what most resellers use. It's just easier to do that. The cash method. 17 hangers on deck pasta this week. Let's go. There you go. Hangers might be out this week. By the way, I've been selling on eBay since '96, and I still learn every day. You have a great set. Appreciate it. Hey, I still learn every day too. I watch videos every single day on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and I learn something new from those videos. I think everybody who sells online is constantly learning new stuff. Next up, Grayson shirt. I paid up for this. I paid $26.73, and this only sold for $30. When I got it home, I realized that there was a stain on it, so I listed it a little bit lower. I had it listed for $40. I was just trying to make my money back on this one. Sold for $30. I actually lost a little bit of money, but it had a stain on it, so kind of sucks. It was a good size too. It was a 2XL. It was a good print, but that stain killed the value. Felix, thank you. Felix is so nice nowadays. He's being so nice. It's probably because I'm carrying him in Call of Duty every night. I passed on a hot pink one. I'll go with pants. 3 pairs of Grayson shorts I missed a few weeks ago. The pants would probably sell, especially if they're linen. The reason I really picked these up is because they were linen blend. So I bought my first Grayson shirt the other day. Let's go. Grayson. Love selling Grayson. You don't keep stain sticks on hand. I tried to get the stain out of this. It wouldn't come out. The hard part is with these polyester like golf shirts, whenever they get a stain in it, especially like a red food stain, spaghetti sauce, stuff like that, they're super hard to get out. I tried, but I failed. Next up, another Polo Ralph Lauren item. This was picked up at the same store with those shorts the same day. And I think these sold on the same day too. Kind of weird. But these were brand new at tag. And the Goodwill missed it. This Goodwill has a boutique section, and they didn't put this in the boutique section. But they had they had really crappy brands in the boutique section. It makes no sense. Paid $8.54 for these, and these sold for $38 plus shipping. These have like a spell out on the bottom. You can see it right there. Spell out. So I listed these a little bit higher. Had them listed for I think $45. Someone offered me $38. Took that. So $8.54 into $38. I'll take that all day. Size poly bags I use are 9x11. Sean, I have a link in my link tree for Gyro Pack over on YouTube. You can use that link and use my discount code. You'll save 10% off your order. If you're watching on TikTok, I have them linked in my TikTok shop. If you guys buy on the other platforms, you can come over to TikTok and use your coupons on TikTok, and you get another discount too. So double dip on those discounts. Is it good products to keep? Is it good stain products? I keep the Fells NAFTA bar on deck for stains. Are you sole proprietor LLC? Currently sole proprietor. By the end of this year, I'll probably be an LLC. Bags are 9x12, 10x13. There you go. 9x12, 10x13. I always mess that up. Do you spend your time taking out stains, laundry? Sometimes I do. It depends on the item. If the item is not worth a ton, then I won't waste my time. It really just depends on the item. snap with the measurements. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody on IG. Did you ever own an Android, Wayne? I did. I have owned an Android before. Yes. You accept returns on used clothing? I do. Most of my items have buyer pays return shipping or free returns. Either or. It really depends on the item. Next up, we have I don't know what this is. Hold on. This is a J. Lindbergh sweater. Good brand to look out for. Typically, the golf pieces sell a lot better than like sweaters and stuff like that. I paid $8.03 for this one. It sold for $30. Yeah, Fells Naphtha works on almost all stains. Yeah, that's what we try to use. For that shirt, we used it and it didn't come out. So, wah, wah, wah. Happens sometimes. You're gonna miss stains when you're out there thrifting. Even when you buy retail, you can buy stuff with stains on it. I bought some stuff from TJ Maxx the last few weeks, and a couple of those pieces had stains on them that I missed. Still listed them with the stains, but you gotta list them cheaper. So just be on the lookout for stains. Vacationing in Destin soon. Is there good thrifting around there? I have no clue. I've never thrifted in Destin. Sold a Mardi Grasville shirt with a stain just described as authentic Mardi Gras stain. I loved. I like that. This was used in a party. There's a stain on it. Shit happens. That's why you should put it in your title. Next up, Grayson shirt. Speaking of Grayson, brand new tag Grayson. This one sold for $53.99. I think I paid like $30 for these Grayson polos. I don't have the price in there for some reason, but $53.99. Do you have a solo 401k or SEP IRA? I don't like talking about this kind of stuff on live because then people will take my advice. Talk to your financial advisor. They'll be able to help you with whatever you need to set up for your 401k or IRA stuff. Talk to your financial advisor. That's what I'll say. They'll give you the best advice on that stuff. Don't listen to some guy on the internet. Getting real in depth, yeah. Asking the real questions. What's your social security number? Destin didn't have much when I was there. Yeah, I've never thrifted in Destin. The few places I've thrifted in Florida, I've thrifted obviously the Tampa Bay area. I've thrifted in Miami. I want to thrift in not Fort Lauderdale, but Fort Myers. That's another place I want to go thrifting. We've thrifted up north. We haven't done Jacksonville yet, but we stopped in the Panhandle. Those are like the three places. Panhandle didn't really have that much stuff. And from what I hear, Cocoa Beach has good thrift stores too, like right around there. Next up, we got American Giant full zip jacket. I picked this up from Joel over on Whatnot. I paid up for this piece. I paid $50.66 and it sold for $35.99. So I didn't make much money on this, but I was able to support Joel. Made some of my money back, but yeah, not a good buy. I bought one of these recently at Red, White, and Blue for like $5. That's typically what I get American Giant for. But I was buying this to support Joel, so sold for $35.99. I paid $50 for it. Good sale. Do you ever go to flea markets? I don't go to flea markets. Are flea markets good? Yes. You see tons of videos online, people showing good flea market hauls. So flea markets are a great place to source. I also don't do garage sales too, although this summer I might do some more garage sales. Jacksonville is garbage from my experience. Get up there once a month typically. Trisha thrifts in Jacksonville. Trisha should find some good stuff. You just got to go to the right stores. Fort Myers had 50% off donated goods sale region wide. Really? Damn, I need to go to Fort Myers. I need to go to Fort Myers when that sale happens. When you say the price of what you pay, does that include sales tax? Yes. So if I say like $8.03, it's because I paid $7.50 for it plus tax. That's where I'm getting that price from. And I always put the exact price that I paid for the item because that's what I use for tax purposes. Like these Eileen Fisher jeans, pick this one up for $8.03 and it sold for $24.99 plus ship. And I just got an offer on a Ralph Lauren shirt that I'm probably gonna take. You guys remember that blue linen Ralph Lauren shirt? I picked up a white one and I picked up a linen one in a thrift store in one of my recent videos. Well, they both already sold, and that was within like a week and a half. The white one already sold. It sold within less than a week, and that blue one's about to sell right now. So yeah, pick up linen Ralph Lauren shirts. I had so many comments on that video saying like Ralph Lauren doesn't sell for me. Those won't sell. They're not going to sell for close to that price. Now I get to make an update video and show them selling. Fort Myers straight trash expensive, nothing good. Okay. I still want to stop though. Still want to stop. My business will skyrocket when I'm back in Southwest Florida. Yes, thrifting here is great. Trisha needs to share those hot spots. She goes to the red, white, and blue store up there. I think it's called the thrift store, something like that. Next up, Lily Pulitzer shorts. We listed these and they sold within 5 minutes. Paid $10.70, sold for $24.99 plus ship. Just a nice plaid color block Lily Pulitzer shorts. $10.70, $24.99. Super fast sale. Hey, good to see you on. What's up, Lish? Welcome in. We've been live for, I think, like an hour and a half now, shipping out orders. I've been getting a lot of vintage off Whatnot last week. Nice. Yeah, Whatnot sourcing has been good. I tried to buy a couple things last night off of not last night, but the night before off of a seller, but I was only in their show for like a couple minutes. I bought some off Juliet's show yesterday. She was doing those reseller boxes, and people were sleeping on the men's items. She had a lot of women buyers in there, but whenever she had a box with a lot of men's items in it, the boxes dropped in price. So I picked up a box with 2 brand new Tag G4 pieces in it for $80. It had 8 other items in it too. Orvis, like an Orvis sweater, Orvis brand new Tag, shirt, bunch of stuff. Off Juliet's show. People were sleeping on those men's items. She sold one with Holderness and Bourne for like 70 something bucks. I was like, Holderness and Bourne, the polo brand new tags alone will go for like 40. And then you got 9 other items in the box that you can sell. Speaking of Orvis, this is a brand new Tag Orvis Trout Bum shirt. Fun fact, shout out to Trisha. I know she's listening right now. She's like, Orvis Trout Bum shirts sell so fast for me. I don't know what it is, but I was passing up these all the time. Just the Trout Bum shirts, the regular plaid long sleeve shirts, those tend to sit for a while, the cotton ones. But the ones that are made out of polyester, especially this time of year, pick them up because they sell super fast. I paid $13.38 for this one at a thrift store because it was brand new with tags. Sold for $31.49 plus ship. Auto Posture sent a best offer on it. So Orvis, polyester, Trout Bum, vintage shirts if you can get them cheap enough. The ones in pre-owned condition I typically list for like right around what I list Ralph Lauren shirts for, $22.99 to $24.99, and they sell within like 2 or 3 days after I list them. So list them, get them in, get them out, get them gone. Yeah, Orvis has been selling really well. The polyester shirts for some reason has been moving fast. Yeah, Trout Bum shirts. Make sure you put Trout Bum in your title too, because people will look those up specifically. What was the stuff you said used for stains? It's called Fells Naphtha. It's like a bar. You can get them from Walmart. Don't buy them online. Don't buy them on Amazon because they're priced up on Amazon. If you go to Walmart, you can get them for like $2, I think. You know where I can find the $2 fee on Mercari when the seller transfers the money for bookkeeping? That I don't know. I just know whenever I transfer the money on Mercari, I just put in a $2 fee into my spreadsheet. So anytime you transfer, just put in a $2 fee with the date, and yeah, that'll be good enough. Trout Bum shorts, I'll keep a lookout for those too. Who resells those boxes? It's called for Juliet's Finds. Juliet's Finds. She's here on TikTok. She's on all platforms. She has a million bajillion followers. She's not doing those every week though. This is her first show back in like 2 years on Whatnot. So yeah, Fells Naphtha. There it is right there. So yeah, she's not doing them frequently. It's just this was just like a once in a blue moon thing that she did. I don't know if she's doing any more kind of shows like this. From what I know, she got partnered with Whatnot. She did one show. I think she has 2 more shows planned, but I don't know if they're going to be reseller boxes. They might just be her selling items individually. Next up, don't pick up this brand, XDS. Picked this up for $6.12 and it sold for $20.24. Same bulk buy that I picked up those Nike shorts in. I decided to list this. Not a great sale. Don't pick them up. Not a good brand. She's a huge. She gets items where she is. Yes. Yeah. A lot of the stuff she sold in those reseller boxes yesterday were all TJ Maxx finds. It's all like TJ Maxx and Marshall's pickups. So all like half the stuff in every box was like brand new. And they were selling for like, one of the boxes sold for $39, I think it was, for 10 items, $39. Other ones were selling for over $100. It just depended on what they had in them. She had one box that had 3 St. John pieces in it, all pre-owned, good condition. People missed out on that one. I saw a hunting shirt, something like that, not bad. The shirt was too worn. Yeah, don't pick up the ones that are. Don't pick up stuff that's worn. Pass on it. Even if it's a great brand, pass on it. Next up, Travis Matthew Polo. These don't sell for as much as they used to, so I paid $803 for this one. Probably a little bit too much. I picked this up in the winter time too. Sold for $19.99. I made about a $10 profit, but I'm not picking these up right now. They have to be something special about the Travis Matthew. Good patterns, good prints for me to pick them up. Otherwise, I just pass on them. And that one's shipping for 7 ounces for $4.43. Last 2 items, chat, and then we're done. Actually, it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. And then you guys get to say hi to Joe Bro. Do you ever do a 14-day return? No, I always do 30. I keep it even across the board. Travis Matthew Mizzen Main tanks, yes. Mizzen Main, you still can get like 22 to 24 plus ship. But yeah, Travis Matthew is super hard. It's because they're all over the discount stores. Places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Sierra, places like that have been putting in tons of those shirts for discounted, brand new with tags, getting them in, getting them out, and it's killing the market on those. Next up, I got a Brioni shirt. Typically, I try to list these for like 50 or more, but this one was missing the size tag, so I priced this super low. This sold for $23, but I only paid $8 for it, so I still made a profit. It's just sad it didn't have the size tag. I put all the measurements in, but without the size tag, they're super hard to sell. I like new Carhartt shoes. No interest yet. Make sure you're pricing those out correctly. Don't just arbitrarily price your items. A lot of times when I hear a comment like that, I'll go to the store and I'll look up the Carhartt shoes that you have listed, and they'll be listed like for $50. And if I go look up comps, they're only selling for like 24 in pre-owned condition. So make sure you're looking up comps on those. I promote everything at 5% on eBay. Do I suggest you guys do 5%? No. And not all my sales are promoted. I think only a third of my sales actually sell promoted listings. So I don't pay the promoted fee on everything. I sell Brioni for 18 required cuff links. Yeah. Some Brionis are harder to move. This one didn't have a size, so sucked. All right, last item. We're on the last item, chat. Brand new with tag, Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirt. Has that big Polo ski hit on the front. Pick this up retail arbitrage for $16.05, $15 plus tax, and it sold for $44 plus shipping. Really good sale, and I don't have a bag. Hold on. I gotta get one more bag. I'm gonna use one of my happy packs on this one because I didn't have the other bags anywhere. But good sale, $16.05, $44.99. Basically doubled my money on a retail purchase. Doubled my money, almost tripled my money on a retail purchase. And that one is shipping for 9 ounces. You guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat because I am about to head off after this. Ship out this item, then I gotta go to the UPS store, drop off the couple UPS orders that I have, and then all these packages go out to the mailman. What is a what? I was told by another reseller that she buys purchase from Ross and TJ Maxx and sells them for double the price. What do you think of that? Is that a good idea? Yes, I do that all the time. I go to TJ Maxx and Ross and Marshalls. I buy stuff from there and I flip it online. You just got to be very careful because a lot of those items are flooded. So meaning there's a lot on the market. So you got to make sure you're picking up the right item. What is arbitrage sale? Retail arbitrage is where you go to a retail store like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. You buy an item from that store and then you list it online and you sell it for more money. It's called retail arbitrage. When would be the best time to do promoted status on eBay? When would be the best time for doing the promoted status on eBay? For you guys, it would be items that are like saturated. Like clothing is a good category to just promote mostly everything on, unless it's a very niche piece of clothing, like like a Willis and Geiger flight jacket. You probably don't need to promote that piece, but something like a Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirt, you probably need to promote that item to get it pushed up to the top of search. How can I increase my chances of getting more send offers on eBay? It just depends on how many people are coming to your listing and how many people are liking your listing or like looking through your listing. That's when you get offers being able to be sent. You just need exposure. So you need to have good titles, good descriptions, good photos that pushes you up in search, and then you get more people clicking on your listings. That's it. There's no other way to really get more send offers. You can't like ask for eBay to give it to you. You have to get people to go to your listing. So you have to do all the best practices to get them to go to your listing. Got another offer. Let's go. Retail arbitrage takes forever for me, but does work months later. Depends on the items. There's some retail arbitrage pickups that I can pick up and they sell super fast. There's other ones that I know when I pick up, I'm probably going to sit on these for a little bit, especially after winter. Like when winter season ends, a lot of these stores put all of their winter items on clearance. You pick up the winter items when they're on the clearance and you hold them till next winter. You can still list them, but they're probably not going to sell till next winter. So you have to keep that in mind. I'm about to invest $5,000 in winter items so I can list them or get them listed now, and they're going to sell next winter, but they're going to sell for full price next winter. So I bought them on clearance to sell them full price. There's lots of strategies you can use, but there's certain retail items you can pick up, you can sell instantly. When would be the best time for doing a promoted status on eBay? On items that I do it on everything just to keep it flat across the board to keep it easy for me. But the best time to do a promoted status on eBay is for items that you need more exposure on. So items that have a ton of competition on. That's when you promote. Do you iron? I don't iron. I don't steam any of my items. I don't wash items unless they have stains or bad smells. Does search look through descriptions or just the title? The algorithm, nobody knows how the algorithm works, but lots of keywords in your title, typically lots of keywords throughout your listing brings your listing up in search. I like 6 nice Polo Ralph Lauren sweaters. I definitely will do that. Need to get those sold. Do you think those will sell right now? Yeah, Polo Ralph Lauren sweaters and stuff, they'll sell year round. Polo's a brand that will sell year round. Yes, you hear Joey. He's in the background. I'll show him in a second. I promote everything at 5%, Laura. I don't suggest everybody promote at 5%. You guys should be promoting between 2 to 3%. Does it mess you up on Autoposher when the items being different prices you have to run a sale on? No, it doesn't mess it up. Autoposher doesn't read your sales. It just reads what's listed. Yeah, it doesn't mess up Autoposher. It just reads what's listed, and then when that item sells, Autoposher will automatically pull it from those platforms. So yeah, it wouldn't mess it up. You guys want to say hi to Joe, bro? Oh, he's eating his lunch. Joe, you want to say hi to everybody before you eat your lunch, buddy? You want to say hi? Oh, okay, I'll leave it there. Here, come this way. You stinky boy. Do you want to say hi to everybody? That's okay. He's just a baby. I'll sit him down like this. Do you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Look, you're on the big screen. Look up there.
What?
What?
Oh, it's doggy.
You see the doggy? Yeah, the doggy's in the background. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say, I'm Joey. What are you going to do today?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you going to play with your monster trucks? We can't play outside because you got stuffy nose. Yeah, that.
My stuffy nose, they're gone.
I still see stuffies in there.
There's boogers.
That's boogers.
Yes.
That's boogers.
Yeah.
Okay, you say bye to everybody?
Bye.
Say, are you gonna go eat your lunch? Oh, you
No.
see the cars? You see the trucks in there? Ooh, look at those. Oh, you got a hat on.
I want them.
Look, you got a hat on.
I want them.
What are you doing with the hat on?
I want them.
You want them? You want all those trucks?
Yes.
Oh, you can't have them. They're in the phone. Look, you see the bee?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. You had a hat on. You silly. Boogies. All right, say bye to everybody.
Bye.
You gonna go eat your lunch? And then after you're done, you can help Daddy take the packages outside? You gonna help me take packages outside after you're done?
No, I sit it down.
Oh, you're sleeping down? Okay. All right. All right, go get your lunch, buddy. I'll be over there in a minute. All right, that's Joe, bro. Where are you located? I'm in Tampa Bay area. He's such a stinker. Yeah, he's we took him outside yesterday and he was coughing this morning, so we're like, we could send him to school, but they're probably gonna send him home saying he has a cough. So we just decided to keep him home. But he's eating his lunch right now. Are shoes on Whatnot worth the price? Depends on the shoes. I mean, some shoes you can buy on Whatnot super cheap. Like Juliet was running her boxes yesterday. Some of those boxes had shoes in them. They were super cheap. So that's not boogers. He's got a little personality on him. He said, nope, that's not boogers. I'm going outside. He wants to go outside. That's the thing. We can't take him outside again because he's just going to start coughing all over again. So He's got to stay inside today. Yesterday, if you caught my Instagram stories, which is still on Instagram, he was outside playing with the water hose. That's all he wanted to do all day was play with the water hose. And then he was taking the water hose and just spraying it on his head, like sideways on his head. It was hilarious. But all right, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I might be live later tonight doing some listings. I don't know. It depends on how my day goes and how much work I can get done today. I should have a video coming out at some point today. Probably like a thrifting update video for those Ralph Lauren shirts. I'm going to put that out today. And then if not, I'll be live tomorrow morning shipping out my orders from today. So appreciate you guys hanging out. And we'll catch you